Welcome to Clinton Day at the Gunner P. Rickard Recreation Complex and the under-11 AAA Toros taking on the Markham Waxers. Here comes the chance for Markham with the first chance. Columbra with a shot that goes past Jack Anderson and wide of the goal. Here comes the chance for two back up the other way. I didn't get the name of the Markham goaltender. It was too long to figure it out, so my apologies on that. Here comes a chance to come up through center to try and get this shot away. You can't take one to the front of the net, so Chase Griffin tipped it off. Here comes Corley through center. Eddie Corley tried to make his way through the defender and taken off his stick. Back up the other way comes Schmidt. Swept off his stick off to the corner. Schmidt had Christensen and Laton on him. Ben Christensen tried to take it away from Schmidt in behind the net. Scooped up again here by Schmidt as he puts it over here to the side. Toros get control of it. Ben Christensen couldn't get it out of his own end. Toros with another chance now with that lead pass. And they're coming up through center. Gonna lose it there right at the blue line before reaching the offensive end. Here comes Markham looking to take that shot. Backhand goes off to the corner. Oliver Hodgins fires that around. Rudnicki tried to get it out of his own end. Here comes a chance over here to the side, and that's Poposky bringing it in. Ben Poposky drops it off for a Rudnicki shot. That went wide of the right pad. Coming around the side, knocked down by Gavin Laton here from center. And Laton dumps that back in behind the net. From behind the goal, I'm going to set this up here for Markham as they take that behind their own net. Look at his skate away over here for number 29. Oliver Hodgins was right on him to keep it in there from the blue line. Hodgins again will hold it in as he takes a bump. Here comes a chance now for Poposky trying to take a shot to the net. That got blocked. Right back to the line again. Hodgins will step into one. This time deflected by a Markham defender up and over the net. Chance to get it out. Hodgins keeps it alive. From their own end, Markham start this in. Coming up over the line. Kalibo with a shot. That was a right arm save there by Jack Anderson. Corley Easton Osborne tried to win it over here at the bench area. Getting some help. Trying to get it free, and they do. It comes free for the Toros as they bring it in. Trip up there. Couldn't do anything with the puck. Number 7 goes back in his own end. Easton Osborne from behind the goal, getting some help with Jeans as he went behind. Trying to keep this in here from the blue line. Blake Jeans couldn't get to the puck as that gets chipped away and down the ice. Back to the corner goes Laton after this as he skates back. Takes his time in behind his own goal and now starts it out with a pass for Easton Osborne. Osborne over there to the side. It was out of the reach as they try and tip this back in. Here comes Blake Jeans up over the line and it's offside. Face-off now was just outside of the Markham blue line. Ben Christensen tried to stick to his man. Markham will bring this in up over the line, pushed in behind the net. Coming around the boards here for a chance to get it out. He's in a battle against Schmidt over here to the side, and Corley is in here to try and dig it out as well. Corley, another chance to get it out. Kept alive though by Schmidt. And Schmidt tried to get around the defender behind the net. Good job to push him wide by Hudson Savink as he put him in behind the net. From behind the goal, he goes back to the line, picked off. Another chance now for Corley to go after this puck. He's got to win the race here. He will take one to the front of the goal. Gets stopped there by the Markham goaltender. Trying to get this from behind their own net. A chance to set it up in front. Great opportunity. Fired wide. Right in front of the goal on that chance. Chance to keep this alive. That's Christensen. Ben Christensen now takes this from behind the net. He's got Risbridger sitting up in front. We're getting our first penalty here of the game, and it's going to go to Markham. Face-off is coming off to the left of the Markham end. Trying to win this draw. It gets swept. Nice play to keep that in by Oliver Hodgins. Hodgins puts that behind the net. Here comes a chance to take this from behind the goal. Big collision in behind the net, trying to keep it alive on the wall. It goes back to the blue line. And Rudnicki tried to make his way through. Rudnicki had it taken off him. Here comes the chance. We're getting a penalty this time. This one will go to the Toros, and it'll be an even up call as Oliver Hodgins will touch that up. We're going to get a penalty for interference. Ben Poposky is the one that gets the interference call. Only about 30 seconds into the Toros power play. That gets swept out. It's going to be a race after this loose puck here from center as he brings it in. They'll take it from behind their own net and try and cut it off. It's in that right corner, throwing it up in front on the backhand. Stopped there at the front of the goal. Kept alive though by Gavin Laton. Laton putting it behind the net as it gets picked off. Trying to find the lane to get it out. And that pass was broken up by Blake Jeans. Fired in on net. Steered aside and behind the goal. Blake Jeans putting pressure on his man. Easton Osborne as well. Osborne was over here to try and get that puck out along with Jeans over here at the side. It comes free and here comes Blake Jeans now. Jeans up in front of the net. Here comes Hodgins. Shot! That goes wide on that chance. Picking it up in the right corner. Up through center. It goes over the stick and Hodgins will pick this up. Hodgins from his own zone. See the pressure on. Got it over here for Risbridger. Went over his stick. Another chance to throw this to the goal. It goes behind the net. Coming around the boards here to tip it out. It's right here at center. Easton Osborne tips that past Gladman. And here comes a chance to bring it in by Yang. Yang can't shoot, so he takes it behind the net instead. Yang gets it back to the blue line there. As that is now some nice moves to try and get one raised in front of the net. Had it swept away from him before he pulled the trigger. Yang behind the goal is guarded by Laton. Right in front. Nice play to pick that off. Penalty to Lee is over to Markham, so it's an abbreviated 15-second power play for the Waxes as they bring this in. Looking to take the shot. Puts the brakes on by Lee. Back to the line. Shot on goal. Stopped there by Jack Anderson. And he's going to cover up the rebound out in front. Face-off was off to the right. And it gets won there by Markham. Going back to the line. Another chance to shoot it on his backhand. It goes to the front of the goal. Trying to get this out of the zone. It gets kept in here from the line there by Calabria. Calaba tried to keep this in. Calaba is digging at it. 3 Toros are over here to try and dig it out as well. And they finally do. Coming out with it was Andrew Hoare. Hoare tried to make his way around the defender. Hoare with a shot. Left pad stop and a rebound with a Rudnicki shot. And that's a nice stop there as well. Trying to get this out of their own end. Not going to happen. But that shot is going to get fanned on and can't make it to the net. Back up the other way they come out of their own end. The pass is picked off and read well by Hoare, but now it's a turnover. Here comes the chance with a shot. That goes wide. Behind the goal goes Wayne after that. Nathan Wayne got the pass away. Here comes the chance back up the other way. They're going to start it in right through center as he reaches the offensive line. Rudnicki going end to end, but he can't shoot it right when he got to the firing position. Chance to keep this in. Markham get it and clear it up. There's a pass through center, trying to make his way through center ice. As that is Schmidt with a rolling shot, steered aside there by Jack Anderson. Behind the goal and Chase Griffin to try and get it. That gets picked off by Corley as they'll clear it away. Corley's pass through center, tried to make it through and he poked past his defender behind the net. It's a battle over here to try and dig that puck out. It's Markham that get it as they move this out. Trying to make his way around the defender of Hudson Savink. Putting it behind the goal. Ben Christensen goes behind the net and fires it over here to the side. Trying to get it out of their own end. He kept it in though from the line. Good job to hold that blue line from behind the goal. Hudson Savink will take it from behind the net. Here comes a chance now. Getting it over here for Rudnicki. That gets picked off. Chance to throw it up in front. Kept in here from the line. A shot on goal. It's a nice catch. But he couldn't catch the puck. But he still stopped the puck. That's one way to stop it. Here comes a chance with another shot. Stopped there by Anderson. And this one he didn't catch either. But he was able to find his own rebound this time though. And pounce on it for another draw. Face-off was off to his right. Won by Markham. A shot to the net. Is trying to get redirected at a front turnaround shot. That's not going to get through. It's in some feet from the slot area. Markham trying to get it and get that shot in the danger area, but couldn't get it through. Here comes the chance now for the Toros out of their own end. Let out. Dropped off here for Gavin Laton. Over here to the side for Oliver Hodgins, who leads it in. Pass over here to the side. Dumped in on net. That's going to make a save as the goaltender came out of his net to stop it and cover it up. Got 10 seconds left to go here in period number 1 of a scoreless game on this Saturday afternoon action for under 11 AAA. That goes down the ice, and it'll be for icing with 1.9 seconds left on the clock here in the first period. Face-off now is off to the right of the goal, trying to win that draw. It gets one, but they're not going to get that final shot off, as that's going to hit a stick and going wide. These two teams will go to the second period tied at nothing. Face-off now to stick off period number 2. I got part of the Markham goaltender name. We're just going to go by Lumsden right now. Here comes a chance to get this in. Over here to the side. Up here through center to try and knock it down. The backhand is going to get rolled into the Markham end. Trying to get this puck out. That goes over the stick. Here comes the chance to bring it in, and Blake Jeans is offside. I believe it's Lumsden in goal for Markham. Here comes a chance now to try and dig this out. Roll to the net. Lumsden makes that stop, and he'll hold on to it. Face-off now is off to the left of the Markham end. Quick shot off the draw. Trying to get a shot through was Christensen. He could not do it. Back up the other way they come. Dumped into the corner behind the net. From behind the goal. Scooping that up was Christensen to try and go back there to scoop it up. It's a battle behind the net as Ben Christensen comes in there to try and get to the puck. From behind the goal, they're trying to dig it out. Comes over here on the left wall, and Corley had it knocked away from him. From behind the net it goes. Corley again with the chance to get this. Corley goes behind his own net. The pass is picked off by number 29 and behind the goal. Tried to stuff it out in front. Here come the Toros out of their own end. Lead pass for Ben Christensen. Christensen is bringing it down over the line. He's getting up here with Risbridger. Couldn't shoot it as he was hooked up, and that'll be a penalty. Coming up here to Markham as he took that scoring chance away. Here comes the penalty for tripping. It's actually going to be a tripping call. Either way, it'll be a penalty coming to Markham and a second Toros power play. The first Toros power play only lasted a couple of seconds as they took a penalty, which evened things up. Hopefully can start a little bit more offense on this power play. Chase Griffin comes in from the line. Griffin taking it behind the net and went for the wraparound. He'll drop it in behind the goal. Here's a chance for another wraparound out of front. That got stopped there by Lumsden. Keeping it alive is Krogley. Krogley back to the line, and that's going to come out. Having to reach that in his own zone and getting it over here to the side as they bring it in. Back in behind the Markham net. First one in behind the goal. Trying to dig that puck out is Risbridger along with Krogley, and Krogley gets it out. Krogley with it front. Good stick on the way through, broke that up. Fired and out all the way down the ice. And that won't be icing. Chase Griffin goes back after it. Griffin keeps it alive with a lead pass as they try and bring it in. They're coming up over the blue line now as it's swept away from Risbridger. From center, Ben Christensen dumps it over here to the side. They're coming in up over the line. A shot on that. Caught there by Linston, who will hold on to it. Face-off is won by Markham, or Toros. Out comes Rudnicki. Shot! Stopped there by Lumsden with a blocker. Rebound! That got stopped by Lumsden as well. Back to the line. Here comes Hodgins. Can't shoot. Pushes it off to the side behind the goal. Rudnicki tried to go back here as well. Oliver Hodgins tried to keep it in. He gets tipped past him. Back in the zone as it goes all the way down. Gavin Laton scoops this up. Laton from his own end goes for the pass. As they try and get it out, it got kept in there by Markham. Over here to the side, got kept in by Lee this time as he put it in behind the net. Toros have to take it from their own goal now. Looking to move this out. He tried to get around some defenders for a pass up through center in the neutral zone. Broken up as they're over here to the side. Oliver Hodgins takes it back in his own end. Over here to the side, here comes a chance now to bring it in. That's let in by Rudnicki. Rudnicki in! Stopped there by Drumston with a catcher save. Back to the line there by Oliver Hodgins. Over here now for Rudnicki. Rudnicki to the side, broken up. Still loose, trying to get it out. Not happening. Can't get one to the shot to the front of the goal though. Oliver Hodgins was in a battle over here against Lumsden. From their own end is Gladman putting that in by Markham in behind the goal. Toros try to dig that puck out from behind as it's a battle in behind the net. Gavin Laton is in there digging as well to try and get it out. It comes back to the line. Looking for a shot through the screen, and it's going to go right on net. Stopped there by Jack Anderson, and the rebound is as well with a nice glove hand stop by Jack Anderson, keeping us at 0-0. Face-off now was off to the left of the Toros end. Gets one. They're going to take a shot. He pushes it in behind the net instead. Toros get it and try and get it over there for Blake Jeans. Kept alive in the Toros end though. That was an offside. Looked like he brought it over the line. That lead passes up through center to try and get around Andrew Hoare. It's over here as Wayne was over here to try and get it in. Here comes Blake Jeans from center. He brings it up over the line. Toros stay on side, and here comes a chance for Easton Osborne. That shot got blocked. Goes off to the corner now for Andrew Hoare to walk out. Hoare's pass was broken up. Behind the goal went Osborne now. Easton Osborne with the puck. Fired it around the boards behind the goal. Krogley is trying to, or Blake Jeans is trying to get this puck away. Hoare was in there as well as they try and tip it away from Lee on the underside. Blake Jeans with Easton Osborne. That went over his stick. Here comes the chance now. Brought in by Hoare, trying to take one to the net. It's right to the front of the goal. He tried to find Osborne for a break, and they couldn't get it to him. Behind the net it goes. Chasing after the puck here at the left end. Walking out with Osborne. Got tripped up. It's still in the slot area though. Osborne and Hoare tried to shoot. Nobody could get a shot away, but we're getting a tripping penalty, and it'll be a Toros power play. Face-off was off to the left of Lumsden. Out. Knocked down here by Chase Griffin from center. Trying to find an open lane to dump this in. Gladman from his own end will pick that up. Take it behind the goal, fires it around the glass. Chase Griffin tried to keep it alive against Wong. Wong is doing his job. Trying to get this out. Kept in here from the line by Chase Griffin. Good job there by Wong, and Wong will dump it down the ice. Behind the goal it goes. Trying to scoop this up from behind the net. Pass is going to go over the stick, and that leads to 3 Toros up over the line. Good pass here for Risbridger, and it just went over his stick at the side. Over the glove hand, that hit the hand of Griffin and got out. And we're going to get a stoppage in play. Face-off was off to the right of Jack Anderson. Getting good around Tracy. Here comes a chance. Trying to throw this to the front of the net as Tracy was sticking to his man. Here's Oliver Hodgins right in front. Nobody there. Sends a feet. Shot. Scores! Right top shelf. Right over Lumsden. And it makes it a 1-0 lead in favor of the Toros. Ben Williams with the perfect shot up and over the glove hand of Lumsden to make it 1-0. Here comes a chance now. Back up through center is Lee. Lee is up over the line. Putting it around the corner here. Gavin Laton is going off here to the side. Trying to dig that puck out. It'll come around the corner here for Oliver Hodgins. Hodgins is going off the boards to try and get it out. As Williams was up there to try and get it out as well. Ben Rudnicki takes this from his own end. Tries to show off some speed as he comes up through center with a pass. Got over here for Poposky, and he's getting up here with Williams. Poposky trying to take one. He's right in! Scores! Ben Poposky goes end to end and tucks it in, and it's a 2-0 Toros lead. Two quickies, one by Ben Williams, one by Ben Poposky, and the Toros have broken the 0-0 tie and have now led this one 2-0 with still 6 minutes left to go here in the second as Blake Jeans was coming over there. From the wrong end, he's trying to start it up. Up out of his own line is Araya. Araya tried to take a shot. There it is. Right pad stopped there by Jack Anderson. From behind the goal, he's trying to get this out. Can't tip it out up over the line, so he keeps it in. Here's a shot. Blocked it away there. Trying to get this up out of their own end. Easton Osborne tried to get over here at the side. He's to try and dump it in. So over here to try and get it out. Here they come up through center. Good moves to try and take one to the front of the net. Can't shoot. Blake Jeans is behind. Jeans, that's shot on a tip. Right to the front of the goal and put wide by Easton Osborne. Around the boards. Kept in here from the line by Damian Anderson. Shot. That goes over the blocker hand there of Lumsden and goes off to the side. From behind the goal. Anthony Risbridger picking that up. Risbridger trying to spin off some checkers behind the goal with Hoare. Around the net. Coming around here to the side. Tripping and falling over here at the side to try and dig this puck. That is Anthony Risbridger putting it behind for Andrew Hoare. Hoare trying to win the battle behind the net now. He's digging it out. Risbridger will get it over here to the side. Risbridger along with Hoare trying to throw this to the front of the net. Gets tipped wide. Wayne is going to keep this in. Nathan Wayne takes this from behind the net now. He's pinned in that right corner to try and keep it behind the goal. Markham get it and not out. Damian Anderson keeps it alive. Anderson shot. That goes wide on that chance. Coming around the boards is Ben Christensen to cut it off. And Christensen put it behind the net where Gladman was there to try and get rid of it. But Risbridger's right on Gladman. And Christensen trying to get it out. Risbridger has control. Back to the line using the boards. Good job by Anderson. One hand on the stick, kept that in. Krogley and Christensen. There's a shot by Christensen. And closing up the 5-hole is Lumsden to freeze it. Face-off is coming off now to the right of the Markham end. Trying to win that draw with Christensen. It's right there, right on net. Left pad stopped there by Lumsden, as that's another chance to clear it out here from Markham. Out of their own zone. He tried to get rid of it. Has to take it back in his own end. Gets followed in behind the goal by Christensen. Cutting it off on the wall was Anthony Risbridger. Risbridger goes behind the net to try and get the puck. Tracy was over here to try and get that puck out here as well. Risbridger is going to lose that battle. Tracy, a chance to clear, puts it on the tip of a Toro. There's a shot, and it gets held on to by Lumsden. Ben Rudnicki now to take this draw off to the right of Lumsden. Right on it, stopped by Lumsden, and he'll freeze it up. Another face-off. This one's going to be Rudnicki to take it. It's over here to the side, trying to get this puck out of their own end. Skating after it, it's over here against the Markham bench area. Trying to dump it in. Took his time and moves it over here to the side. Lead pass was almost broken up there by Tracy. Here comes a chance now to get this back in their own end. Here comes Lee to try and bring it in. Here comes a shot that goes wide of the net. Coming around the boards to try and get it out. Over here to the side to try and cut this off was Rudnicki. Ben Rudnicki tried to get this out of his own end. From behind the goal. He's going to pin him back in behind the net as they try and throw it up in front. Here comes a chance. A one-time shot. That got stopped. Rebound from the side. Can't bury it. Right back to the line. Here's a shot. High and wide off to the corner. Chance to clear it out. Skating with it through center. Couldn't get it out of the zone. There's a big hit there by Rudnicki as he took his man down. This is going to be a puck going to the corner. And it's not going to be enough for icing. Trying to beat the poke check of Lumsden as it comes around the corner. Ben Williams now. He's taking out the puck. Here comes a chance now for Ethan Osborne. Easton Osborne tried to get out. Dropped it back to line for Gavin Laton. Laton's shot is blocked on the way through. And here comes Lee from his own zone. Lee with a drop pass over here to the side. Can't get around his defender. Blake Jeans was over here as well to try and get it. Bringing it in. Shot. Stopped there by Jack Anderson with that save. Trying to get it out. Over here to the side. Easton Osborne's coming in there to try and help. Captain here from the line. But Gladman puts it behind the net. Gavin Laton is right there to take it away. Puts it over here to the side as they look for a chance to clear it. Out of their own end, but Macri kept that in and then loses a stick. This could lead to something here as Macri lost his stick. Leads to a rush. Oliver Hodgins shot. Good block there by Araya as he got that blocked. In behind the goal. Easton Osborne tried to dig that puck out along with Blake Jeans. Araya is in there as well with Macri to get it out. Out of the front, over the stick of Andrew Hoare. Macri picks that up, lets his defender try and get it out, but Oliver Hodgins kept that in. Hodgins again will keep it in from the line and fire it wide. In behind the goal, they're looking to set this up in front. It goes behind the net for Easton Osborne. Osborne tries to get through behind the goal. Instead, go for a wraparound. Nobody there to convert. Last minute of play of the second period. Here comes Markham up out of their own end. Skating up over the line. Not going to be able to shoot it. Toros take it away and then send it out. Knocked down here from center by Tracy, who puts that in. Knocked down by the Toros in their own end as they started out. He's leading up over the offensive line and he finds Anthony Risbridger. Risbridger from behind. Sets it up in front, but nobody was there to take the pass. Capped in by Wayne though, and he put it behind the net. Markham just take it and backhand it away. That got picked off though. Krogley tried to do something with the puck. Up and out over the line. That comes free. Toros get it over the stick of Damian Anderson. That leads to a turnover. And it's in offside as it came over the line. Face-off here was from center. Trying to win that draw. It gets one and Tracy gets a chance to dump it in. That one over the stick and back to the corner. We have 3 seconds left to go here in the second period, and that is going to do it for period number 2. We went into this period tied at nothing, but 2 quick goals by Ben Poposky and Ben Williams. Ben Williams first, and then Ben Poposky scored on a nice rush to make things 2-0, and that's how we stay to go to the third. Face-off was won there by the Toros to try and dump it in. Nathan Wayne tried to stick to his man, but that goes over his stick as we kick off the third period behind the net. Puts it around the boards there for Risbridger to try and get it out of his own end. From behind the goal, they try and set this up in front. He's taking it behind the net. They try and set this up in front of the goal. Tipping it. Here comes the chance to get it out as Risbridger's over here at his bench area. Behind the net it goes. Taken away by Yang. He throws it up in front, but there's a white jersey there to take it away. A chance to get away from the defender, he does. He's got 2 coming up. Shot! Stopped there by Drumston. He doesn't know where it is, but it's somewhere in his equipment area. Face-off was off to the left of the Markham end, winning that draw. Hudson Savink keeps that in from the line. At his backhand, it gets taken away. Trying to get this puck from center with Savink. Hudson Savink from center ice tried to dump it in. Over here to the side, he's trying to put it back in the zone. Ben Rednicki scoops it up. Rednicki with some nice moves. Shot on net. Blocked it away by Lumsden as it went into the slot area. Trying to keep this in. Good job there to keep it in from the line by Hudson Savink. Behind the net it goes. This is going to get picked off here by Rednicki in behind the goal as he tried to set it up in front. Good job to put the brakes on, trying to throw it up in front. That's Rednicki again with it. He's trying to throw it up in front, and that one over the stick. Over the stick again this time, and out. Picking it up here from center with Savink. Savink from his own end gets it up. Good job to bring it up over the line here by Poposky. Poposky drops for Williams, and it went over his stick. Back up the other way. It gets knocked down there at the other end by Savink. Coming up over the line. Trying to get a shot away. It's not going to happen. Good job there to poke it off the stick by Poposky. Griffin a chance to clear. Use the boards to try and get it out. Here they come through center with Poposky. We're getting a stoppage of play as the puck went up and out of play. Face-off is coming just outside of the blue line, and we'll have to get another draw as it got maybe done unfairly. So we'll get the two players back in there again with Hoare taking it. It gets won though by Markham. Trying to get this puck up through center, over the stick of Jeans and back in the zone. Oliver Hodgins picks that up. The lead passes for Easton Osborne. Osborne over here again now for Hoare. Hoare's shot is going wide. Blake Jeans tried to get it here as well. Back to the blue line for Oliver Hodgins. Hodgins' shot on net is in on goal. It misses the goal. Behind the net. Trying to set this back to the line was Hoare. Gavin Laton tried to keep it in. Here's a shot right to the front and not out. Good job by Hodgins to keep it in. Right to the front of the net, taken away here by Markham. They're trying to get around Oliver Hodgins here for the chance. Coming up with 3. Here comes the chance to shoot it. And he hits the side of the net from behind the goal. Easton Osborne can't tip it out of his own end. Here's Macri with a shot. Left pad stopped there by Jack Anderson. Gavin Laton takes it from behind the goal. Laton with a chance to clear it. Got it up there for Hoare, but it was offside, and they are going to blow it down for offside. Ben Christensen now to take this draw. Wins it cleanly as here comes a chance to move it up over the stick of Krogley. Through center, they're going to bring it in. Coming up over the line was Calababo, dumped that in. Behind the net. Good job to knock that down. Can't take one to the net though. Good job again. Keeping that in from the line. Putting it down low in behind the goal. Has to spin away from a couple of Toros behind the net. As Wayne was over there to try and get it out. Sent to the goal. That's going to skip over Anderson. Nathan Wayne trying to get this out of his own end. Krogley as well, here to the side. Here they come, but that hopped over the stick here from center. Krogley again was over here to get it. Here comes 2, back up the other way. Gonna look for a shot. The pass was right in the feet area as he couldn't get it away. From behind the net, here comes a shot getting blocked on the way through, and back they come the other way. He's bringing it up over the line. Leong with a pass. Shot! That got blocked on the way through. Chase Griffin's gonna touch it up, and will get a penalty for tripping. Lisberger gets the tripping penalty. Face-off is off to the right of the Toros end, and that gets cleared out. All the way back into the Markham end. Gladman has to go back in his own zone now to fire it around the boards. They'll start this from their own zone. That one over the stick of Rednicki from center. Trying to bring it in there. Here's a quick shot. Hitting a stick and going up into the net and got a play. Face-off now was just off to the right of Lumsden as that's behind the net. Gonna hold on to that puck behind the goal. Trying to find some open ice here through center. He's coming up over the blue line here through the neutral zone with a pass. Hudson Zavink knocked it down. Here comes a chance for Schmidt as that shot is in wide. Around the board, Schmidt is waiting up in front for a pass. So is Lumsden. Wrap around. Keeping it alive there was Lee, setting it up from the line. Here's Tracy. Tracy's shot. That got knocked down on the way through. Behind the goal it goes. Trying to get to that loose puck. Couldn't get there. Here comes Tracy with a shot. That's a left pad stop there and taken away by the Toro. Chase Griffin can't get it out as Savink couldn't clear. Tracy shot and couldn't get a stick on it with Schmidt. Schmidt walking out, backhand pass in front of the goal, and they can't jam it up in front. Lee has control of it. Lee throwing one to the goal. Lumsden can't shoot, within his feet. Toros get it and send it down. Back in behind the own net goes Macri after that. Macri almost lost the puck behind the goal. Easton Osborne is going to try and help to get the puck free. Rednicki is behind the net as well. Trying to get it free from behind the net. Over here to the side to try and dump it in. Going back in the zone here for Markham as they pick it up. Good job here by Krogley to try and put pressure on his man. Markham will start this out of their own end. Ben Christensen is over here to the side as Christensen and Risbridger try to bring it in. Risbridger is getting around the defender as he's back on the ice. Pass there for Krogley just out of his reach from the side of the goal. Back comes Markham the other way now, as that was Macri trying to bring it in. Over here now from Morsley over his stick. Chance to get it out. Horsley, sorry. Here comes a chance now for Krogley. Krogley brings us in. Drops it off for Ben Christensen. Christensen right to the front of the net with a pass. And can't tip it to the side. And goes sliding into the boards behind the net. Around the boards it goes. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here for tripping. Face-off is off to the right now of Anderson. Won by Markham. Trying to shoot this puck. It's from the slaughter. A shot. That goes over the blocker hand of Jack Anderson and goes behind the net. Good job here by Wayne to stick to his man. They can't throw it up in front though. From behind the goal, he's trying to spin off a couple of defenders. Gets it back to the line for Gladman, who's got to knock it down. Gladman did his job. Over here to the side for Long. Leong tried to shoot that and could not do it. Behind the goal, back to the line. They're going to get a shot through a screen. Leong couldn't tip that. Leong will put this behind the net. That comes around the boards. They try to get it back there for Gladman again, but Yang takes it. Yang for Leong out in front. That got broken up and over the stick of Macri and out. From their own end, Gladman's got to come back here fast after that. He's got a Toro on him as this penalty to Krogley is almost over. Here comes a chance up through center. Has about a minute left on the penalty to Krogley. Over here from the side, they're trying to dump this back in the zone. From behind the net, he's trying to walk it out from behind the goal as it comes around the corner. We got a mouth guard here on the ice at center ice. I got a cross check there against the Toro as he was down on the ice, so we're going to get a head contact penalty. 4 minutes for head contact for that cross check to the head. Now it'll be we got to get things started up here and sort it out with the clock before we get going here again, so we'll take a break before we get the face off. Now we're ready to go. 4 minutes is up on the clock to Macri. Around the boards. Good job there by Griffin to keep it alive. Here comes Ben Rudnicki's shot. Stopped there by Jlumston. And he'll find the rebound. Face off is off to the right of Jlumston. Hudson Savink over here to the side. Gonna look for a shot through a screen. Chase Griffin shot. Stopped there by Jlumston with a glove hand as he got his piece of it. Good job to keep it in by Griffin. Thrown to the goal. That gets tipped wide. Keeping it alive here in the corner. Right behind the net. Getting away from some defenders as he tries to get it back to the line for Chase Griffin. Or Savink, sorry. Hudson Savink there at the line. Chance to skate this up through center over the stick of Savink. Back they come the other way. Trying to get it out. It's coming over here to the side as they bring it in. Led up by Ben Rudnicki. Rudnicki's coming up over the line. And it's offside. Face off now. Comes outside the line trying to win that draw. Here comes Easton Osborne as he brings it in. Osborne right to the front. Shot. Stopped over Jlumston. And as he closes up the legs, he'll keep it out. Andrew Hoare now to take this draw in the offensive end for the Toros. Off to the right of Jlumston. Here comes a chance to get it out. Kept alive though. Good job to keep it in. Still 2 minutes and something left on the 4-minute double minor penalty to Macri for head contact. Hodgins has control of the puck at the line. Gets around his defenders and now sent one to the goal just over the stick of Jlumston. They try and get it back here to the line, but there's Laton to keep it in. In behind him with a chance to keep it alive, and Oliver Hodgins is skating over here to the side. Hodgins from his own end drops it over here for Laton. As Gavin Laton gets a chance to move it up. It goes tape to tape for Andrew Hoare. Hoare can't shoot, had his stick tied up. Back to the line for Gavin Laton. Laton over here to the side. Hodgins steps into one. That's down in front. A chance to wrap it up in front. And it gets poked into the net. Don't know who got their last stick on that out in front of the goal, but it's going to be a Toros goal, and it looks like Osborne is leading the way down the line at the bench, so it's going to go down as a goal for Easton Osborne in a power play. And that came in the first 2 minutes of the 4-minute double minor, so still stays as a Toros power play for 2 minutes. Or less if they pop another one here. They've got a 3-0 lead. Ben Williams, Ben Poposky in the second. Easton Osborne here in the third. Here comes Horsley. Horsley tries to make his way through. Shot and scores. Good shot there by Horsley as he scores short-handed, going up and over the glove hand of Jack Anderson to make it a 3-1 game. Ben Christensen now had the draw. Krogley and Risbridger bring it in. Anthony Risbridger tips it off to the corner behind the net. Here comes a chance to get it up out of his own end. Chance to get it out. Nathan Wayne tried to get that loose puck as it goes back in the zone. Behind the net goes Ben Christensen. Christensen with a chance to get it. As he starts it up from center, it goes over here to the side. He's going to try for a slap shot. Instead, takes one right to the front. Fired it just wide on that chance. Try to get it back to the line again. As they couldn't get it back to the line for Wayne. It's right here from center. Some nice moves there. Trying to shoot it. As it is, Bridger sets it up to the side with a nice drop pass, but couldn't bury it from the side of the net. Here comes a chance. Turnaround shot by Christensen goes wide. Risbridger back to the blue line. Shot on net, tipped on the way through, and that gets stopped there by Lumsden. Another turnaround shot to the front of the net. Toros putting pressure on. From behind the net is Krogley trying to dig it out, along with Christensen and Risbridger. Out it comes, not out. Good job to keep it alive at the line. Another chance to clear. This will get kept in by Nathan Wayne. Wayne, shot, hitting a stick, going up and wide. Penalty to Macri is almost over. Right in front, there's a nice stop there by Lumsden, right in close. Back to the line there for Wayne again, as Nathan Wayne tried to keep it in. Cleared out, and that's going to come down the ice and back to the corner. Penalty now, the 4-minute double minor is over to Macri. A late pass is up through center, going over the stick. Here comes Krogley, is that one over his stick as well? Down the ice for icing. Face-off's going to take place off to the left. Gladman can't shoot, gets it over here to the side, a shot on net. It's going to get knocked down out of front by Griffin. Getting it up out of his own end. Right back in, knocked down by Savink in his own end. Over the stick there of Wong and back the other way. Rednicki coming up over the line. A slapper on net. That gets stopped there by Lumsden as he holds it up against his logo and hangs on. 1:54 remains here in the game. A 3-1 Toros game. Ben Williams and Ben Poposky in the second period. Easton Osborne here in the third made it 3-0 by Horsley. Scored for Markham right after to make it 3-1. So still a little bit of time here for Markham. If they can pop another one, it might turn into a game here. Here comes a chance up through center. Trying to get around Chase Griffin, and Griffin does his job to stick to him. Back to the line. Setting it up here from the side of the net. Taken away by the Toros, but not out. Good job to keep that alive. Griffin takes this from behind the net. Takes his time as Schmidt is coming on him. Big hit there off Gladman. Turnaround shot by Leong is going to go wide. Griffin trying to get it out. It goes off to the corner for Schmidt as it comes around the side. Toros get the chance to skate. This is 3 Toros leading it in. He's going to try and take this one on his own. Stop there and poked in behind as the trailer coming in poked it into the net, and that's going to kill any comeback that Markham had, as it'll make it a 4-1 game. Andrew Hoare now to take this draw. Core tried to pick that puck up here from center. That goal coming in the last minute of play here, the third period. Behind the net, went Easton Osborne. Osborne tried to throw it up in front. It comes over here to the side. They're trying to get rid of it. Oliver Hodgins was over here at the side. Putting it in behind the net. As that comes around the boards, as it got kept in by Hudson Savink. Or Oliver Hodgins, sorry, but we're getting a penalty. And this one, we'll see what the result of the penalty is going to be, but it looks like it is coming to the Toros zone. Andrew Hoare gets the penalty for head contact. It'll be a face-off in the Toros end. Here comes Easton Osborne. Osborne with a chance to dump it, and he will dump it behind the net. As that goes behind the goal, it gets picked up here by Tracy. He'll take it behind his own net. And we've got about 10 seconds left to go. Gavin Laton will dump that back to the corner. And that is going to do it here for the game. The Toros with 2 goals in the second period and 2 goals in the third period to help put this one away against Markham on this Saturday afternoon. And they keep things rolling after their comeback win, or their comeback tie against Whitby last weekend. So now they pick a win up this time, and this one will be over the Markham Waxers. 4-1. Your goal scorers: Poposky, Williams, Osborne, and I'm not sure who got that fourth one by coming in as a trailer and tucking in it. I didn't get the number on that, but the Toros get the victory. Thank you for watching. We will have another under 11 AAA game, which will be next Saturday when they'll take on the York Simcoe Express. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.